What's happening, YouTube? It's Survivalist125, and about a week ago, may not have been a week ago, Dutch Knife Guy tagged me for a EDC, and as I'd mentioned in that video, it was actually kind of funny because I'd already done the EDC before he tagged me. It just happened to work out perfectly that way. And as I'd also mentioned in that video, that I recently got a new job, and so my EDC's changed a little bit even since then. And for everybody who does do EDC on a regular basis knows that everything is constantly changing, and you know, you're always looking for the best thing. So I thought I would show what has been working for me. And I really seem to like the system. And I've noticed that my bags have gotten smaller. I started out with my VanQuest sling pack, which I still love that pack. And then it was my UTG bag. But, well, technically at first it was my UTG bag, but I had went back to it. And now it's this Condor deployment pack. But I'll get back to that. I'll go back to that in a second. So my core EDC, and I don't leave the house without this stuff, is my Kershaw Skyline, and I've already expressed in many videos how much I love that knife. My survival kit now, and my wallet, of course, paracord bracelet, wedding ring, and my phone. I have a Samsung Galaxy S4. Those things I never leave the house without. I don't care where I'm going. These things are always in my pocket. So, and as far as the knife goes, let me see, that almost cut my finger. I recently watched a video by, I can't remember who it was by, Greg Smith, I think, who was talking about, they're not new, but they're new to me, the Spyderco. It's called Bird. Kind of a cheaper Spyderco made by the same company or something. I've been looking into those, and I might get one of those knives because I really have been wanting a Spyderco or something equivalent to. But honestly, the Skyline's the most expensive knife that I own. As much as I love knives, I'm kind of a cheapskate, and you know, can't justify spending that much money on a folder. So, but I did see one on there for 20 bucks that I really liked, and I'd spend that, you know. But anyway, back to my point. I've already done video on all these things, so there's no need to go through them again. But this, actually right here, is always with me. So, and I don't know if I went over this in the video, but I can't take anything, yeah, I did go over this actually, I can't take anything into the little area I work in. So, I just keep this in my cargo pocket. And it seems to work fairly well. I haven't had any, you know, needs to take stuff out or put stuff in. I refill my gum and Tylenol and stuff like that. But what you see is what's in there, except for a few Band-Aids. So I keep that. And the Visine is because my eyes, I'm used to extremely humid weather, and I've been living somewhere, moved to Colorado, and it's drier here in my eyes. Even though it's been almost a year, I still haven't adjusted to it. So eye drops have become my new best friend. So for work, I always have my badge, and I already talked about that. And also part of my my core EDC is my water bottle. I like cold water, and I absolutely refuse to drink warm water if I can avoid it. So that's why I went with the Echo Vessel. It's triple insulated, and this thing will keep water cold all night long. I absolutely love this cup. I would recommend it to anybody. It was a little expensive, but it was worth it. So got that. So now the pack. I've tended to notice that the bigger the pack you have, the more stuff you tend to fill it with. We all know that, especially those of us who are packers and like to pack our stuff and repack them and everything else. And I know there's tons of you out there, just like me, that has it, you know, we do it just for fun. But the UTG bag was even too big for work, for my little tiny ass locker that they had given me. And I do have a bug out bag in my wife's car, and soon I'll be getting my own car, so we'll have two. So I'll make sure that I'll tailor the bug out bag that's in her car is tailored for both of us. But I will redo a bug out bag specifically for her needs and keep it in there, and then I will make one for both of us, mostly my needs, but for both of us in my car. So that way we each have a bag if need be. She's not really into any of this stuff. She doesn't get it. Most of it she doesn't really get. The cool thing is I'll say something and she'll be like, oh yeah, da da da, and she'll remember, you know, so it's proof. Wives do listen every now and then. So, on the outside of the pack, I've got my little counting com light, and, I really love this little light. This thing is awesome, because I can clip it to my hat, if need be. So, I got that. I got a paracord bracelet on the outside that I had made. And I really love this, deployment pack. The only thing that I do not like about it, and it's not that big of a deal, is the strap isn't that big. So it kind of prevents me from throwing it over my shoulder. It kind of looks stupid if I do it. So I kind of have to carry it like this, and then people make fun of me like it's purse. So, but other than that, I mean, it's really awesome, and it's Condor. This thing is built to be abused. So, let's start over here. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, so, sorry guys. I'll start in this side pocket right here, and I just keep just a few things, just some tissue, some wisp, and there's dental floss down there, and a few rubber bands, nothing. And then this front pouch right here, I keep my glasses. I got a little, I actually found this at Walmart, and I'm going to start kind of keeping, condensing some of my, I don't know how to, like my, the SAS survival guide type stuff, or little tips I pick up on YouTube, or even just quotes. I love quotes. So, you know, things like that I'm going to start keeping in here. And the reason why I have a better one. I have one that's one of those really fancy bound books. But for $1.88, I really like this one. And I like that it was orange, so it's bright. And I guess I should get a Write in the Rain notebook, but again, as I've mentioned before, I'm cheap and I can't justify spending that much money on a damn notebook when this will do the same thing. So, okay, now that I'm done ranting about that, I got some goo. This was, my wife actually, I'd gotten this one for her, and she ended up not liking them. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the chocolate. And it's only, the reason why I get these is because of the caffeine. This one only has 25 milligrams caffeine. The other ones I had 100. So, but needless to say, I bought it, so it went in the pack. I got a pen in here. And then, pretty much, don't got much else. I got an Airborne I keep in here. Working in an office. It's like a damn cesspool. Got a carabiner down in there. And I don't know how much change that is, but it's like $6, something like that. Just worth change. Sorry guys, my voice probably sounds a little crazy. I didn't get much sleep last night, so it's kind of... In here, just got a few little snacks and some drink packets. Nothing major, but just in case I, you know, get extra hungry one day. And then for the main pouch, I actually altered some things from in here. So if you remember, my survival kit was in my black camera bag, and I remembered I had these, and I thought this would actually be perfect. Not only would it make it thinner, because that thing was like short and fat, so it just didn't work for in here, but also it was waterproof. So And I really don't need much else in here because I do have this. And I added, because I had room, you see that, I added a space blanket. So I got all kinds of goodies in there. And then this was it was in my wife's hiking pack. I actually got this little bag from the Dollar Tree. And it didn't have shit in it, but I liked that it was bright orange. And it said first aid kit on it. So I altered it. It's pretty much everything that was already in the bigger first aid kit I had. I just kind of cut down on some of the stupid little band-aids and stuff like that. But I still have all the major essentials in here that I wanted. The only thing I don't have in there that wouldn't fit was an ab pad. But like I said, I have one of those in the car, so push come to shove, you know, I have those. But I have other things. I have sport tape in here, a couple different kinds of other tapes, a couple sizes of gauze, quite a few different band-aids. I have blister relief. I've got triple antibiotic. I've got a little, they're about this big. I'm sure you've seen them in some of my videos. I have 3 different ones. One is alcohol, one is anti-itch cream, and one is antibacterial soap. So I have pretty much all needs covered there. I mean, this isn't an end-all kit. It's just, you know, a decent amount to get me through. So keep the Sawyer. That hasn't changed. Sawyer goes with me. It weighs nothing, so, you know. I got a couple zip ties. Same thing with those. They weigh nothing. And then over here, so this is a new thing. Trying to eat healthier. All that fun stuff, you know. I'm getting older, so I gotta start watching, unfortunately, all the shit I eat. So, I found these, and it was $1, so I figured I would try it. And it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. And you just mix it in water. I don't know what it tastes like yet. I haven't tried it. Honestly, I'm a little scared to try this one. I do drink stuff by something house. I forget what it's called. It's called Green Goodness, and it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. That I do like, but I'm not sure about that one. But I will try it. And if y'all are interested, I'll let you know what it tastes like. So, in here, I've got, of course, I don't ever go anywhere without a fixed blade. I've got my K-bar piggyback. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to blind you guys there. I really like this little knife. I am looking for a different one. But I really like the lightness of this knife. And with the homemade handle I did, it actually fits fairly decent. The only complaint I really have is there's jimping here and jimping here, which is nice, but my thumb naturally rests right here. So it doesn't, you know, doesn't really work for me. But that's okay. It still serves its purpose, and it was $9 shipped, so I can't really complain too much. I got headphones, cell phone charger, and that's it in this pack. So yeah, that's all I carry. That's what I've been carrying. And so far, I really seem to like this system and the setup. I've cut down what I didn't need, and kind of, you know, went, okay, what do I actually need? What do I use on a daily basis without overkill? You know, I do live and work in an urban area, so everything's easily accessible. It's not as if, you know, I'm out in the mountains, which aren't that far from me, but I don't go up into the mountains on a regular basis, unfortunately, due to work schedule and stuff. But if I did, I have another bag for that. But anyway, I thought you guys might be interested in this new little philosophy I've discovered on EDCing. So, alright. As always, you guys take care and be safe out there, and let me know what you guys think.